Welcome to the back pew. So in Matthew 16, Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do people say that I am?" And then he asks his disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" Following Peter, who jumps up, Peter always the spokesman seemingly, he says, "You are the Messiah, the Son of God." Well, what's next? Jesus begins to teach his disciples what's going to happen to him. That he's going to be rejected and suffer at the hands of the religious leaders and die, and then be raised on the third day. Now, Peter is more like us than we would ever like to admit, because Peter's response is, "No way! That can't be." If Jesus is the Messiah, there's almost this sense of what that means is all good things, sunshine and daisies. But Jesus instead lays out a reality, the way of the cross. Where is God? God is in the midst of things when we're in trouble. Psalm 46 tells us that God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. That's where God is. Jesus lays out for his disciples that this is God's way. Now, Jesus can do this because he so trusts God the Father. He so falls into his Father's arms that he's able to do things by faith, not by sight. He so trusts God that he even surrenders his own life to death for the sake of God's kingdom. And then Jesus says, if anyone wants to be my disciple, let that person deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. The cross is where we so trust God with all that we are that we dare to fall into God's mercy and go where love will lead us. This past week, as we have witnessed over and over again, love leads to serve, to be with one another, to help others. It's what we're going to be talking about this week at First Lutheran Church. Couple of housekeeping things. One, you'll notice behind me in the shot that the chapel looks pretty rough. Folks, we've had some substantial water penetration through Hurricane and Tropical Storm Harvey. So know that we're going to take and be facing some big issues. That's why we're starting a capital appeal later in September. We'll start that whole process. Don't jump the gun, but we're coming. We're going to get there. The other is we're still looking for volunteers, people who are looking to serve so that we can send them out into the community. We have been able to hit most of the things local, so now we're extending out toward Dickinson and in that direction. So if you are able to do something with that, let us know. We'll try to connect you up. And also another housekeeping thing. The offering didn't happen this past week. The bills keep coming. So members, I just remind you, please be faithful, even if you were not here, in being faithful in your offering, because we need that to keep our ministry moving forward. That's the housekeeping stuff, folks. I pray that you're having a blessed Thursday and that the rest of your week will go well. I hope to see you here in worship Saturday night, 5:30, or Sunday at 10 a.m. Remember, we will be having Rally Sunday and Blessing of the Backpacks this weekend. See you soon.